Okay, today we're making something dangerously good. A massive, crispy, stuffed, vegan buffalo chicken sheet pan quesadilla. It's creamy, spicy, packed with protein, and honestly, one of the easiest crowd pleasers I've made in a minute. Kid tested, mother approved. You remember that? Okay, here's what we're working with. Vegan mayo, hot sauce, brown sugar, parsley, onions, chickpeas, black beans, celery, tortillas, and some seasonings. I'll have some other options you can add into to really Nard Dog this thing. Before we hit the stove, we have a little bit of prep, starting with our veggies and herbs. Starting off with our onion. If you have a smaller one, you could use the whole thing. Mine's was pretty large, so I used about half. Place that in a bowl, set aside. This will be going into the skillet in a bit. Next, chop your green onions. We're going to be cooking the red onion slices, but the green ones will be added in at the end of cooking to keep some of its freshness. Now, chop your celery. Normally you'd see me do this part on camera, but my mom got ahead of me and she washed it and chopped it. She asked could she help, and hey, I'll take it. Grab a small handful of parsley and give that a rough chop. Parsley we have on hand is called curly parsley, but both curly and the regular variety will work fine here. Once you're done with this, place it also in a bowl and set it aside. I kind of skipped over the part where my mom helps me in the business. That's your guys' fault. See, you all help me employ my mom. So if things happen to come on camera already chopped, I have no say in it. She watches these videos, so. Now, let's make our buffalo sauce. We're aiming for a sauce creamy enough to cling to the filling and thick enough that it won't run out of our quesadillas. So, in a medium bowl, add vegan mayo, hot sauce, brown sugar, or maple syrup, some garlic powder, onion powder, and if you have vegan Worcestershire, use that. If not, steak sauce works great here too. And lastly, melted vegan butter. Whisk that together until completely smooth. I personally like a little extra tang in my buffalo sauce. So off camera, I added a teaspoon of white distilled vinegar at the end. From there, I just taste and adjust. All right, over the stove, we're going to heat a large skillet over medium heat with a little bit of oil. Once hot, add in your onions and saute for about 2-3 minutes. We're not looking to completely soften them. Just bring out a little sweetness while keeping a slight bit of crunch. Next, add in your chickpeas and black beans to the pan. We're gonna season this with smoked paprika, a bit of salt, and garlic powder. Stir for a few minutes till the spices bloom and everything warms through. Now, let's pour in our buffalo sauce we just made. Feel free to add it all in here, but me personally, I like to keep a small amount aside for dipping. Give this a stir until the beans and chickpeas are fully coated. Then remove from heat and we're gonna add in all our fresh ingredients. The green onions, the celery. We're gonna stir again, and I almost forgot my parsley, which I'll shake in. This is where you have to be really careful that there's no chips nearby. Oh, of course, it starts innocently enough. Oh, I'll just taste it on a chip, see if I need to, adjust anything. Next thing you know, you're half a bag deep and full of regret. With that set aside, bring out a large baking tray. Add a light coating of oil to prevent sticking. Then line the tray with tortillas. This is gonna create the bottom layer that will hold all of our filling. I'll take it a little slow here, just so you can see how I organize it onto the tray. Once we're good, spoon the buffalo filling over the tortillas and spread them across the pan evenly, going completely from one end to the next. My kids and vegan shredded cheese are like this. So I'm adding vegan shredded cheese, but this step is totally optional. I do this because I love them, and I'm definitely not a little afraid of them. They watch these videos too. Place one more tortilla on top in the center. Then fold the edges of the bottom tortillas inward towards the filling. Follow these steps and it should look snug and sealed. To make sure the quesadillas stay flat and prevent the top from lifting as it bakes, place a second baking tray on top. And if you want a little extra insurance, add a cast iron skillet on top of that. Bake at 425 for 20 minutes. Then you're gonna remove the top tray and bake for an additional 5 to 7 minutes, or until the top is golden and crispy. And that's it, a perfectly crisp, fully sealed sheet pan buffalo quesadillas. Slice it up, grab your dipping sauce, and get ready to enjoy this massive, melty, crunchy buffalo quesadilla that's guaranteed to disappear quicker than the kids when I ask them to help with the dishes. At least this recipe doesn't have that many dishes. Oh, and I didn't make it on camera, but I do have a homemade vegan ranch that is on my website, linked in the description along with this quesadilla. Or head right on over to my website, makeitdairyfree.com. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Until next time, believe in good. Peace.